Hi friends, welcome to Testing Today's Point. This is Lokesh, and today we are going to discussing about Python file IO operation. Files are named as a location on a disk to store the related information. They must be used permanently stored in the data in a non-volatile memory. A file operator takes a place in the following orders. Like when you want to open some file into your system that is having some operations, right? That is like opening a file, a read and write operations, and closing a file. For this opening a file, we can able to use f equal to open for particular file name, or else we can able to a location or current directory file, we can able to use test.txt. And if you want to do that entire like particular location file, then you can able to use the location. And we have specific file names, like we can able to use R means while reading for value, W means while reading or writing for that, X means excluding the creation. In case A means if you there is no value, like there is no file it is presented, then we can able to create it for new file. T means text mode we need to, or B means binary format, plus means of files are updating purpose. If you are using this kind of operations, we can able to perform opening text by using simple one, and write mode means W, and the write, read and binary format we can able to use R plus B format. And also see in this some specific like these things like encoding format and the platform to platform, that binary ASCII values are encoded formats are different. Then when you use for encoding equal to that format, then the platforms when you are running your Python scripting, it will not be interrupt. The code version, the binary format, encoding decoding format, it will take the places and it will be do it. While using the close also, we can able to use f.close to safely, or we can able to use try and final block to close that file which is the opening file is there, right? After doing some operation, we can able to close it. Otherwise, we to close the file. The best way to close a file is by using the statement. This statement, the file closed when the block inside the statement is exist. Means other way we can able to do like with of open mode and encoding on the format as if, and it do the performance. And if you are using the close or not close, after doing some operation by default it will close it. There is no explicitly we need to call for close method to close the particular file. For if you using this particular statement, by default it will close that entire file itself. How to write the file means we can able to declare for W as the one to writing for the file. We need to be careful when we are doing for write mode, because this is overwriting your existing value and it will recreate your data. Means if you are adding some data inside that file, you can able to, it is like it will re-updating the entire information. These are few lines of the code. It is like with opening the file and writing the code format and ASCII format, as if we are going to specify some content. Just I'm going to use this one and save this one. And if I'm going to use, because I already having that file, that's why it is by default it will update. And reading what the value we updated, for that we need to use for or read more. And there are various methods available from the purpose. We can use for read size method and read into a size number of data, and if the size permanent, if that is a specific value, and those things we can able to use it. I'm going to use for f dot read, and we need to print it, right? Print, and we need to specify the value, we need to read it whether the values are presented or not. Okay, because we use for only write operation, right? And we need to use the specific line to read the value. See, there are my first file and this file, and the contents. There are three files. The information is already presented into a file, and we can able to use that for a number. We can able to specify, and we can able to read it that values one by one also. How many characters we want to read, those things also we can able to declare. And in case if there is no value from the file, then it will give us the empty string. And even we can able to change our current file cursor like position, where we need to uh, read, and how many lines we can able to still where to where we can able to get the current file position, where exactly it is position seek which position we need to put the cursor inside the position, and printing for the right line where to where we need to means, if you use these three operations, if you use this seek operator first, and then we can able to print again. Now see, it is again printed, but it should not be printed like this. And mm, it, yes, now it is correct format. See, my first file it is there, but I provided eighth position. Then file this file and again contain three lines. It is down. Okay, this format we can able to position. We can able to declare for that one particular position to read that values. Alternatively, we can able to use the read line method to read individual lines from the file. This method reads a file till the new line, include the new line characters. Okay, if you use the read line means it will read one by one, and read lines method returns a list of remaining lines of the entire file. All these reading methods return empty values. The end of file is reached. We can able to use anything, we can able to read here. We can able to use this one, print, and that read. We can able to see there is a values are presented one by one, the proper values. In case if you are using the if else statement and all, you can able to use it, that moment it will read for file properly. And even you can able to use read lines also, it will remain the values of the same format. This all about for IO operations in the file. Just simple example. I hope you understand this one. Please like my video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. Don't forget to share your friends and colleagues. Thank you.